gotcha. Yeah. You're running for treasurer?
I'm running for treasurer of the Commonwealth. I want to put those invested funds of...
Hi.
How come Pilgrim's still open? What's happening there? Do you think there's a chance they close it down?
Well, I think there's a small chance, I guess. I mean, it's not going to, the odds aren't stopping me from fighting it, but I think it's going to close for economic reasons.
Oh.
Or because there's an accident. I don't think it's going to close.
So where does it encompass? What is this?
What is this map? Want me to explain this map? Pink is taken from this map, which is a map of Japan. And this is where Fukushima, the Fukushima reactors were, or still are. 3 years on, the accident is ongoing. 3,000 tons of radioactive water leaking into the Pacific Ocean every day for over 3 years now. So this is a plume of radiation released from Fukushima in the first 25 hours after the accident, as reported by the Department of Energy by satellite surveillance. So what we've done is we've taken this plume and scaled it up to this scale and put where the center, the point of the plume that was where Fukushima was, over Pilgrim. So if such an accident would happen at Pilgrim, which is the same design reactor as the three that had 4 melts and breach of containment, if it happened here, this is what we could expect. It could, of course, be worse or it could be better. It could be quite different with different winds, but it's an idea.
So this is the distribution in the air.
That's right. That's right.
And you said it was...
And initially, 20% of the radiation released from Fukushima was airborne, 80% was waterborne. Now, today, I think that has gotten even more divergent. More of it's water. But so most of it went into the Pacific. Fukushima was a horrendous accident. I do think that it could have been way worse, because most of it went into the water and because it's on the Pacific, and the Pacific is the biggest ocean, and it's deep currents, so it got dispersed a lot. It's still horrible. The Pacific Ocean and everything in it will be radioactive from now on.
You're still seeing a lot of the radioactive kind of plume coming into the Pacific and coming to the West Coast. Is that right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't understand it that well.
All right, so you're saying that, how similar are these nuclear reactors?
The same design.
It's the same design. Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh. What age are the difference of this one and that one?
If you average the 3 reactors that melted, there are 4 reactors that had big, huge explosions.
Yeah.
But one of them had no fuel in it, so it didn't melt down.
Yeah.
The other 3 melted down and breached their containments. Right? That's kind of the worst case scenario. If you average the ages of those 3, they were about 2 years younger than the Pilgrim station at the time of the accident. And Pilgrim's now 3 years, that was 3 years ago. So Pilgrim's about 5 years older than the average age of those 3.
How old is the Pilgrim?
42 years.
Oh.
No reactor in the United States was designed to last to operate for more than 40 years. There's no evidence whatsoever that there was any of them were designed to last more than 40 years. And yet, 73 of the 100 reactors in the United States have been in the bridges.
Yeah, right.
We're supposed to shelter in place. When you're in a wood frame home, you get 90%.